breaking that down. So we're going to start with the head, and our head is going to slide left, right. Our arms are going to just stay relaxed, kind of in this look at me, I'm a badass pose. So you want to have intention. The head, left, right. Then we're going to go into the shoulders. What I'm doing is I'm going to very intentionally have the right coming up, but also the left coming down, so that I have a very stark diagonal. And then we're going to switch it. Boom. Okay? So, head, head, shoulder, shoulder. If this has to be less up and down to go that fast, that is okay. So, head, head, shoulder, shoulder. Then we're going to go into chest, lift, drop. This lift drop is fast, so if it needs to be a little smaller, as in not to the full lift, but actually to the tick, that works. So again, head, slide, slide, shoulder, shoulder, lift, drop. Then we're going to go into a micro shoulder shimmy, and what we're going to do there is, yes, we are going to micro shoulder shimmy, and we're going to at the same time lift the chest and drop it back down. So the music is going da 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 da, so we're going to lift and drop it back down. Da 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 da. We want to end with that drop because the next section we're going to do again the chest, lift, drop. So you want it to have it down so that you're naturally going to want to come back up. Okay, so from the top, here we are. Head slides first, left, right, shoulder, shoulder, lift, drop, lift and shimmy and drop again, then lift, drop. Now we're going to come down. This is where we're kind of going to do the isolated roll down. So we have our lift, drop, then we're going to tuck out, and our hips are going to go drop, drop. We're going to go right, left, and they will be drops, so down, down. We then have the slower beats, slightly slower beats, okay? From the top though, we have left, right, shoulder, shoulder, chest, lift, drop, then shimmy, lift and drop, lift, drop, tuck, out, drop, drop. The three slower are going to be that isolated roll up. We're going to go, let me think, we're going to go tuck, drop, lift, drop. So it's going to be the first way that I taught. So we have da, 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 okay, da, da, da is the slower ones. Then we're going to be on the next phrase. We're going to have that drop go into a almost V chest, so we're going to go up to the left diagonal. But first, that first round, okay? So first in the head, slide, slide, shoulder, shoulder, lift, drop, shimmy up and down, lift, drop, tuck out, drop, drop, tuck, drop, lift, drop, lift. We'll be on the next section. So I do that 2 more times, just walking. Then we're going to try it with the music a few times. Head starts, left, right, shoulder, shoulder, chest, chest, shimmy, lift, drop, tuck, out, drop, drop, tuck, drop, lift, drop, lift. Drop diagonal. I am probably not going to be able to talk this one as we do it with music. Too fast. Here we go again. Slide, slide, shoulder, shoulder, lift, drop, shimmy, lift, drop, tuck, out, drop, drop, da, 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 da. Okay? To speed, I will show you now, it is going to be this fast. So we're going to have da, 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 da. We'll be on the next one. So let's try that with the music. We have a little walk in to start it. And you're welcome to do just a little shoulder push walk in, if you like it. And here it comes. that was it. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Try to call it out. We'll see. Here it comes. Slide, slide, shoulder, shoulder, lift, drop, shimmy, lift, drop, tuck, out, drop, drop, up. Okay, one more, and then I'm going to finish that phrase. Music-wise, that phrase we just did is going to repeat the same. The combo is not. Sorry. So, we have these slow beats. We are going tuck, drop, lift. The next phrase starts there, and what we already discussed is we're going to do the drop and then lift up to the left diagonal. From that left diagonal then, we are going to tick slide straight across. So we are lifted, and we're going to stay lifted as we tick slide, okay? So we're up. You can think about it as come center, come right, okay? So da, 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 da. While we're over here on the upright, we are then going to do a chest drop lift, but we're on the right side. So we're not coming back to center to do drop lift. We're going to stay over here. It's going to be a straight down drop lift. Okay? So we have drop lift to the left diagonal, slide, slide, drop lift. Let's do the whole thing tacking that on. So start with the chin, head slide. Left, right, shoulder, shoulder, lift, drop, da, 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 lift, drop, tuck, out, drop, drop, ba, 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 lift, left diagonal, slide, slide, drop, lift. All right, now we have the da, 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 da again. We're going to do that micro shoulder shimmy again. We're on this upright diagonal, and what we're going to do is we're going to take that shoulder shimmy and kind of scoop down to end a little bit in a drop. So it doesn't have to be like a big drop, just a little bit. Because we're going to do one more lift drop. I had to think about it. So we do our drop lift up here, and we're going to micro shoulder shimmy, do 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 do, to come down here. Da 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 da. So we have our lift drop, and you can kind of come back to neutral for that one. You don't have to drop all the way down. Lift center, think about. Last bit is we're going to have our left shoulder. We're going to tick our left shoulder forward, and we're going to let it take our entire torso, upper torso, along with it. So I'm going to basically do boop, boop, and I'm going to let it pivot me. Okay, so da, da. We have 2 more beats, and this is where we're going to get unsettling with our chin tick. And we're going to tick our chin to the right diagonal back here. So what that will look like is shoulder, shoulder, chin, chin. Okay. Whole new part is we have our slow up here. We have drop left diagonal, slide, slide, drop lift, shoulder shimmy and sink down, lift, drop, shoulder, shoulder, head, head. I'm going to say head, head, but it's chin really is what we're doing. Boop, boop. Or you can think about the top of your head is ticking down. Either way. Whole thing from the head slide. Left, right, shoulder, shoulder, lift, drop, shimmy, lift, drop, tuck, out, drop, drop, isolate, drop, left diagonal, slide, slide, drop, lift, shimmy it down, lift, drop, shoulder, shoulder, head, head. Whew. 2 more times. I'm going to say it that fast so you get used to it. Slide first. Head is left, right, shoulder, shoulder, lift, drop, shimmy, lift, drop, tuck, out, drop, drop, isolate, top, left, slide, slide, drop, lift, shimmy it down and lift, drop, shoulder, shoulder, head, head. Whew. One more. Head, slide, slide, shoulder, shoulder, lift, drop, shimmy, lift, drop, tuck, out, drop, drop, isolate, drop, lift, slide, slide, drop, lift, shoulders, lift, drop, shoulder, shoulder, drop, drop, or whatever you want to call that. Let's try with the music. Probably a bunch of times. Here we go. From the top. Here we go. Head, left, right, shoulder, shoulder, lift, drop, da da da, lift, drop, tuck, out, drop, drop, isolate, left, slide, slide, drop, lift, down, lift, drop, shoulder, shoulder, head, head. Shoulder, head, head. I'm going to do it 2 more times. Y'all can rewind as many times as you want. Here we go. Just this section. What's to come. So the next part. Okay, next part is going to start like that. Then I just forgot what the heck I did. So we have a little pause, as you can hear, where we're just going to hold this creepy. When we have that drop, there is a little quick double drop, ba-dum, okay? So on that ba-dum, we're going to body drop. Our arms are down. We're going to raise them at the same time. So all I'm doing is I'm dropping my knees and I'm holding ba-bum. Like, so I'm basically micro-isolating my body drop as well. So boom. And I'm not doing it very big. And also, please watch your knees. If your knees don't like that, do something else. You know, you could just boom, boom, or something with your arms if that's easier. If it's easier to just do one, boom, that's also fine. Or you could break it into 2 also. Boom, boom. Okay? Be kind to your knees, is my point. So, first, yeah, boom. And we're at this diagonal right now. So to straighten out, I'm going to use the beats in whatever fashion that means. Okay? I'm not breaking this one down very specifically. Boom. I'm going to turn to face the front again by doing a micro-isolated chest circle. Okay? So the music is boom, da, 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 I believe. So it should be boom, da, 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 I believe. So wherever that fits, however many you get in there, whatever amount of the circle you do, Doesn't matter, we just want to be moving the chest in that kind of fashion and facing back to the front, okay? Then we're going to have the mini shoulder shimmy again. Our arms are up now this time for that micro. And I have that we're going to shoulder shimmy up, okay? So probably, boom, boom, we're probably going to arc basically over to the right-ish. We might get right low. And we're going to shoulder shimmy to raise back up. And then we're going to drop lift. Okay, so again, we're coming back to the chest, doing that boink, boink, drop lift. This is the part I forgot. Drop lift. Then we're going to do the elbow lifts that we just did. So our chest, drop lift. We're then going to go on the right first. We're going to lift the right, lift the left, and then we're going to do that body drop again and drop both of the arms. And we're going to go boom, boom. Okay? Then we have the slow. I'm doing a lot right now. Let's just talk about that again. You get over here. Bum, bum, right? We're going to do our drop, drop. Da, 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 da. Drop, lift, da, 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 da. Okay? Again, from here, sorry, boop, boop. We have bottom, da, 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 drop, lift, right, left, da, da. Now let's put the whole thing together, then I'll talk about the rest. Okay, from the top, head, slide, slide, shoulder, shoulder, chest, chest, shimmy, chest, chest, tuck out, drop, drop, da, 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 lift, slide, slide, drop, lift, da, 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 lift, drop, shoulder, shoulder, head, head, pause. And it's our drop, drop, boom, boom, dump, da, 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 drop, lift, right elbow, left elbow, bump, bum. Then it's the slow beats again. We're going to kind of be low, if that's comfortable. If you need to come back up before we do the next part, it's okay too. We're going to drop low though. And then the 3 beat is going to be this weird little thing. I believe it's a Zoe Jakes move. I can't remember the name right now. But we're going to do 3 parts. We're going to slide our head over at the same time as stepping our left out. Okay? It's going to be boom. Then our chest is going to slide over. Boom. And we're going to put more weight on this foot. Then our hips are going to come over to meet, and we're going to drag the other foot in. So on those 3 beats, what it's going to look like is bump, bump, bump. Okay? The way that I do this one, at least for this song, is my hip is really going to go pop over there as I go. So boom, boom, boom. As you see, it's lifted. Bum, bum, bum. And so right after that slow dot, 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 we have the start of the next section again. So what I've been doing is dun, 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 drop, lift again. And then bum, 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 bum. I'm probably lift dropping again. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see. What do I do there? Boom. Dun, 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 dun. Nope. I bet I'm doing actually the other direction. So when we come here, we go boop, 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 boop to the arc that way. We're going to arc the other way. So we're going to go do, 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 da, 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 drop, lift, da, 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 dun, dun, da, da. Yeah. So here, boink, head slide, chest slide, hip slide. We come here. Drop, lift, da, 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 da. And then here, we are going to do the isolated sidewinder, okay? So I'm pivoting over to the left diagonal with that little archy shimmy thing. And da, 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 da. And I'm going to do on the last beat, da, just kind of toss my hands back, okay? What I've been playing around with, like that's the end of the combo, really. What I've been playing around with is tossing it and pauses again. Then he starts singing. So I've been turning on the singing. And if you want to play with it, you can start the combo over from there. You're just going to have to kind of catch up on shoulder, shoulder, lift, drop. The beat is there, it's just hard to hear because there's the heavy beat on top and he's singing, and I think there's guitar in it then. So it's there, just hard to pick out. So I'm going to talk through that whole thing again. At the very top, we have head slide, 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 chest, shoulder, shoulder, chest, chest, shimmy, chest, chest, tuck out, drop, drop, tuck, 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 and left, slide, slide, drop, lift, shimmy down, lift, drop, shoulder, shoulder, head, head, pause. This is where we're body dropping, boom, and then we have our isolated chest arc. We're going to say left to right, and da 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 da, drop, lift, right elbow, left elbow, bum. Then we have our sliding over to the side, head, chest, hip, drop, lift, da 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 da. So we're going right to left arc this time, da 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 da. And then we can go on his I choose violence, da 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 da, if you want. Okay, we're gonna try it. I'm gonna do it a couple times. And I'm gonna try to do it back to back so you can, get it twice in one go. Here we go. I may mess up the second part. I'm gonna try not to. Way back in there, so I guess we really only get it one time. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to do it 3 more times so you guys can do it with me, and then rewind. Be kind, please rewind. All right, and I know this one is very, very challenging, so if you guys have any questions after you go through and try this, please get in touch with me. You can email me, you can set a Zoom with me. I'm happy to go over it in detail since you guys aren't able to ask questions via the recording. So I am here. Please check in with me if you need. Let's do this 3 times. Hopefully I get it right this time.